I'm going to have to ask you to turn it down. Oh, Harry, you got it?
Yeah, I got it, and I got a surprise for you, Bex, man. But right now, I gotta do the intro. Live from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk at the Tom O'Neill Studios here in Jackson. For now, this is Sports with Steve the Baxman Baxley. I'm Harry Von Stuttgart, the announcer, and today we got another birthday to celebrate, and that is Piper. Fizz giggity for those of you who are in tuned. So you know what that means. Yep, Steve's got to sing, and so he shall. Oh, yeah, the show's sponsored by the L2C Media Network because we don't have enough people watching to get real sponsors. But if you subscribe, hit that bell, we'll make it after all. Speaking of making it after all, here's Steve.
All right. Thank you, Harry. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the sports show of insanity and very little to no explanations because we're not your typical sportscast. Trust us on that very statement. Anyway, welcome everybody, and how are you? And yes, friends, we do have a birthday to speak of, and thus I bring out the lovely and enchanting musical instrument Olav, and that is the kazoo. Why? Because we do this at the beginning and we do it before we leave. So as we'll get more uh, representative. So to my friend Piper, the wolf mama that she is, ladies and gentlemen, I must do it. There we go. Happy birthday to Piper in my Elvis, almost Elvis voice. Oh, 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 happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, you most beautiful wolf mama. Oh, yeah, I love to hear you howl. Almost said something I shouldn't be saying. Howl, baby. Happy birthday to you. Make it a good one. Take it easy. Keep taking care of business, baby. All right. There you go. I wish we had our sound effects working tonight. There would be a loud cheering, somewhat like this. Oh, they do. Oh, it does work sometimes. Hmm. There we go. There we go. Well, definitely we're going to have to do batteries. Yes. Anyway, welcome everybody. Happy birthday, Piper. Steve the Baxman Bexley here. And you know what this means. Yes, this means we got to get everything all nice and neat and oh ever so sweet. And let me put it on a comedy. Boom. There we go. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do a little sports. Oh, would you like for me to do this in a British accent and actually sing? Yes, I did sing. I did it as Elvis. But I can do it as myself. Happy birthday to you, shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Happy birthday to you, bug-a-bug-bug. Happy birthday, dear Piper. Happy birthday to you, you, you. There we go. My popper is low. Anyway, we got some football, including a big headache for the college football playoff ranking, folks. Let's take you now. All the scores we have for you tonight are sponsored in part by, well, presented by Caesar Sportsbook. Remember, we are all Caesars. And as we go through them all, let us remind you to always. All right. And we'll tell you why there is going to be a lot of headaches. Get some aspirin for those CFP voters because they're going to need them. So will the AP. Here we go. Games that are still continuing. 5:41 left to play in the third. Nevada leads Colorado State 38-7. You can catch that on CBS Sports Network. 8:53 left before the half, and it is BYU, 13th ranked BYU, 14, USC 3, that game on ESPN. 8:58 left to play in the second before they go to the half, and in the Battle of California, it is UCLA, UCLA over California, 10-7. Toledo, la da 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 da. The Rockets, red glare, blew up the Zips, 49-14. Army defeated Liberty, 31-16. I had a joke there, but I decided not to do the joke. Battle of Florida, the Gators beat the Florida State team 24-21. 24th ranked Houston over Connecticut, 45-17. Maryland, my Maryland. I'm going to holler at my cat for trying to hit the camera upwards. Maryland, my Maryland beat Rutgers 40-16. A final in overtime. Let's get you back to the hook. Thank you. Final in overtime. Kent State over Miami of Ohio 48-47. The Navy defeated Temple 38-14. And for 5 years, Ohio State has made Michigan their bitch. But this was a new Michigan team, and they made Ohio State pay. Fifth-ranked Michigan upset second-ranked Ohio State 42-27 in a snowstorm, not of epic proportions, mind you, but in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Over 112,000 people were at Michigan Stadium for that game. That is one of the main things, the main headache for the college football playoff committee. Get ready for a second surprise. 8th ranked Baylor beat Texas Tech 27-24. The Battle of Georgia went to Georgia. Number 1 ranked Georgia, which is going to stay number 1. No surprise there. Demolished Georgia Tech, or a team that looked like Georgia Tech, 45-0. I think it was the grannies of the Civil War and Moonshine Club. 18th ranked Wake Forest over Boston College, 41-10. Miami of Florida over Duke, 47-10. Rice over Louisiana Tech, 35-31. Old Dominion over Charlotte, 56-34. Georgia State over Troy, 37-10. 22-ranked University of Texas San Antonio over 22nd ranked University of Texas South Antonio sucked against North Texas, 45-23. Texas State over Arkansas State in a state of mind, 24-22. Appalachian State over Georgia Southern, 27-3. Southern Miss over FIU, 37-17. Hawaii over Wyoming, 38-14. New Mexico State over Massachusetts, 44-27. We're going to do this one last. Okay. Purdue over Indiana, 44-7. Illinois over Northwestern, 47-14. New Medical 11. Oregon over Oregon State, which included a fight, 38-29. 12th ranked Michigan State outdueled Penn State in a snowstorm, of semi-epic proportion in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium, 30-27. Western Kentucky over Marshall, 53-21. Tennessee, the Vols. I know Christine is going to love this. The Vols beat Vanderbilt 45-21. Virginia Tech over Virginia, 29-24. Arizona State over Arizona, 38-25. Louisiana over University of Louisiana Monroe, 21-16. Tulsa over SMU, 34-31. Number 14, Wisconsin defeated Minnesota. No, excuse me, Minnesota defeated 14th ranked Wisconsin 23-13, which means the University of Michigan next Saturday at 7, live from Indianapolis for the Big Ten Championship, will meet Iowa. There you go. Middle Tennessee beat Florida Athletic 27-17. 15th ranked Texas A&M over LSU, LSU over 15th ranked Texas A&M slap 27-24. West Virginia Mountain Mamas take me home. Country Road beat Kansas 34-28. 23rd ranked Clemson blanked South Carolina 30-0. Number 7 ranked Oklahoma State shackled 10th ranked Oklahoma 37-33. Cha-cha-cha. 17th ranked Pittsburgh over Syracuse 31-14. Memphis over Tulane. Yeah, Memphis over Tulane 33-28. Kentucky over Louisville 52-21. 6th ranked Notre Dame over Samford 45-14. 21 ranked San Diego State over Boise State 27-16. In the Battle of Michigan, Part 2, Central defeated Eastern 31-10. Texas over Kansas State 22-17. Bowling Green over Ohio 21-10. Utah State over New Mexico 35-10. 16th ranked Iowa over Nebraska 28-21. In the Battle of Initials, UAB over UTEP 42-25. In overtime, Coastal Carolina over South Alabama 27-21. 25th ranked Arkansas over Missouri 34-17. UCF over South Florida 17-13. Air Force over UNLV 48-14. Cincinnati beat East Carolina 35-13. 19th ranked Utah over Colorado 28-13. Iowa State over TCU 48-14. And I think I did the rest of these last night. So why not? 20th ranked North Carolina State over North Carolina 34-30. Washington State over Washington 40-13. Fresno State over San Jose State 40-9. Number 9 Ole Miss over Mississippi State 31-21. Ball State over Buffalo, or Buffalo if you prefer, 20-3. And West Michigan over Northern Illinois 42-21. That is it. And on Sunday, during our short show that we have at 4 o'clock Sundays, which we call after the first half, where we review the 1 o'clock games of the National Football League, we will reveal magically the AP Top 25. Of course, we all know who number 1 is, but the rest we don't know until Sunday. Everybody knows number 1, Georgia. And I'm just going to predict, I think number 2 is going to be Alabama. Number 3 is going to be, I'm sticking my neck out on this prediction, number 3 is going to be Michigan. Number 4 is going to be Cincinnati. Number 1, Georgia. Number 2, Alabama. Number 3, Michigan. Number 4, Cincinnati. And number 5 is going to be Michigan State, with Ohio State number 6. Anyway, so that is the Prudential College Football Scoreboard. It is not presented by Prudential. Life, health, auto, and home insurance. Call your local Prudential agent. Get a piece of the rock. Prudential Insurance. Okay. And in that Oregon State game, boy, there was a big old fight. There was another little fight in the Michigan Ohio State game. We'll tell you about that in headlines. Right now, we go from A to B, and that B means hockey. That's right. It's time for a little hockey. There you go. Okay, let's get you the NHL scores, including those that are still going on. Like, for example, um, final score just popped up. Colorado Avalanche beat the Nashville Predators 6-2. There's no three Molson Cup 3 stars yet, but we'll get them before the show ends. And the second intermission, it is the Winnipeg Jets, Calgary Flames, tied at 2. Now let's get to the finals. There's some great games today and tonight. Seattle Kraken beat the Florida Panthers 4-1. Excuse me for a moment, Dave. Dreiger for Seattle, 33 saves. Eberle for Seattle, 2 goals. Hornqvist for Florida, 1 goal. Red Wings beat Buffalo in overtime, 3-2. Raymond for Detroit, 1 goal. Tokarski for Buffalo, 38 saves. And Suter, 1 goal in Detroit. Edmonton Oilers beat the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2. Hyman for Edmonton got 1 goal. Vegas Stevenson for Vegas, 1 goal. And Marchessault got an assist for Vegas. Let's keep the ball going, or the puck going. Les Canadiens du Montreal defeated Les Penguins 6-3. Anderson for Montreal, 2 goals, 1 assist. Allen for Montreal, 47 saves. And Rodriguez for Pittsburgh, 1 goal. Kings over the Senators 4-2. Kopitar for Los Angeles, 3 assists. Arvidsson for Los Angeles, 1 goal. Anderson for Los Angeles, 1 assist. St. Louis Blues over the Columbus Blue Jackets. Man, this wasn't a good day for Columbus, Ohio. The Blues beat Columbus 6-3. Bukinovich for St. Louis, 2 goals and an assist. Barbashev for St. Louis, 2 goals. Tarasenko for St. Louis, 3 assists. And finally, the Dallas Stars over the Arizona Coyotes 3-2. Robertson for Dallas, 1 goal, 1 assist. Hintz for Dallas, 1 goal. And Boyd for Arizona, 1 goal. There is your hockey. And we go from one extreme to the other because I know there are some minor league fans out there. We give you the whole story here on the broadcast. Time now for the AHL, the American Hockey League, otherwise known as our look at 2 hockey leagues. First off, as always, we must acknowledge games that are still going on right now, like, for example, the end of the second period, and it is the San Diego Gulls and Bakersfield Condors tied at 1. Final score, the Tucson Roadrunners over the Abbotsford Canucks 5-4. San Jose Barracuda and the Ontario Reign once again postponed due to COVID. The Springfield Thunderbird over the Hartford Wolfpack 4-2. Iowa Wild over Henderson Silver Knights 2-1. Manitoba Moose over the Texas Stars 4-1. Final in overtime, the Toronto Marlies over the Cleveland Monsters 4-3. Colorado Eagles over Stockton Heat 5-1. Charlotte Checkers lost to the Utica Comets 1-0. Providence Bruins over the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins 5-1. The Belleville Senators beat up on the Laval Rockets 7-3. Rochester Americans over the Syracuse Crunch 4-2. Bridgeport Islanders over Lehigh Valley Phantoms 4-1. Chicago Wolves beat the Rockford Ice Hogs 3-2 in a shootout, and that is pretty darn good. Let's go now to the Ontario Hockey League. Then we got some collegiate hockey to gab at you about. Let's get to the scores from the Ontario Hockey League. And ooh la la, bassoon. We only had 2. We had 7 games. Let's go for all 7, shall we? We shall. Ottawa defeated North Bay 3-2. King of Kensington over Hamilton 5-4. Guelph over Erie, 3-2. Sarnia over Flint. Yes, Flint, Michigan. 4-3. Windsor lost to Saginaw in overtime, 6-5. Barrie over Niagara, 5-4. And a shootout, London over Owen Sound, 5-4. And now, believe it or not, we got one more bodaciously incredible hockey thing to give you, and that is the college hockey scoreboard. Ooh, this is going to be fun. How much fun? Well, it depends, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Let's go to it. In Atlantic hockey, it was Bentley 5, Army nothing. AIC 3, Canisius 2 in the CCHA. Number 1 ranked Minnesota State over Lake Superior 3-0. Michigan Tech over 6-1. Northern Michigan and Bowling Green couldn't decide a winner, so they ended up in a 3-3 tie. In Hockey East, 15th ranked UMass Lowell over Maine 2-0. In the Mayor's Cup, it was 14th ranked Providence over Brown 4-0. Non-conference games, and boy, were there a ton of them. Well, sort of. New Hampshire 3, Holy Cross 2 in overtime. Second-ranked Minnesota Duluth over Alaska 1-0 in overtime. 6th-ranked North Dakota over 11th-ranked Minnesota 3-2. Union over Merrimack 3-2. Connecticut over Colgate 6-1. Wisconsin over Clarkson 3-0. Ritt over Princeton 1-0 in overtime. Number 7th-ranked Western Michigan beat up St. Lawrence 5-1. 17th-ranked Ohio State, well, at least one Ohio State team won. They beat Mercyhurst 2-1. 4th-ranked Michigan over Niagara 4-1. Miami beat up LIU 4-1. And Boston University at number 10, Cornell, never really got started, or we haven't heard from them. Silly that, isn't it? Okay, that's it for our splendiferent hockey for right now. Leave us to go bring joy to the masses. That's right. In other words, it is time to bring you the NCAA basketball. That's right. It's time for some b-ball. Time for shooting the hoop. So let's do that. Let's go to the hoops to shoop and the shoop to shoop. Here we go. 4:33 left to play. It is a tie between Prairie View and LMU at 74. 3:14 left to play in the game. Winthrop over Washington 70-62. Final scores. Louisville over Maryland 63-55. North Carolina et Onte over St. Francis of New York 73-67. Jackson State over Louisiana 75-70. Providence over St. Peter 85-71. Montana State over Incarnate Word 83-64. In overtime, Mississippi State over Richmond 82-71. East Carolina over Coppin State 70-68. UMass Lowell over Fisher 101-38. Ball State over Indiana State 97-75. Jacksonville State over Elon 93-81. Army over Marist 65-61. West Kentucky over UT Martin 81-66. Samford over McNeese State 83-75. High Point over Chowan 90-60. Delaware State lost to LIU 99-65. Hofstra over Detroit 98-84. NC State over LA Tech 90-81. Mercer over Milligan College 88-49. Monmouth over Cincinnati 61-59. Navy over Mount St. Mary's, and if you Mount St. Mary's, please take pictures. 67-40. Colorado State over North Colorado 88-79. 16th ranked St. Bonaventure lost to Northern Iowa 90-80. Oklahoma over UCF 65-62. Robert Morris over Davidson 70-88. Massachusetts over Rutgers 85-83. Nebraska over South Dakota 83-70. UMBC over Pittsburgh, 87-77. Gardner Webb over West Carolina, 87-59. Nicholls State over Southwest Christian, 87-58. Middle Tennessee over Bryan, 96-48. Campbell over Stetson, 60-58. Bradley over Maine, 71-39. West Illinois over Miami of Ohio, 79-67. NC Central over Apprentice, 96-56. Cleveland State over PSU Barron, 89-47. Portland over Southeast Missouri State, 74-68. Texas A&M CC, 88-73 over St. Mary of Texas. Charleston over Chattanooga, 68-66. Furman over SC Upstate, 87-77. Rhode Island over Georgia State, 94-59. Air Force over Idaho State, 59-48. Texas Tech over Lamar, 89-57. Eastern Tennessee over Lee's McRae, 92-74. William and Mary over Fighting Squirrels, 87-50. St. John over NJ Tech, 77-68. Penn State over Oregon State, 60-45. Hey, Piper. Get snapped, son. Hey, how you doing, Dan? Timothy Olsen. Hey, man, you are my favorite Lord of the Rings character. Well, thank you, sir. I enjoy that. Salute. Okay, you caught me as I was doing the scores here. Don't worry, Piper. I will be singing the birthday song again before we check out our sports show here. It's nice to be sniped. You shall not pass. You shall not collect $200 because you owe too much on Boardwalk and Park Place. There you go. Let's see. Utah Valley over Denver, 77-68. UCLA over Univ. That's UCLA over UNLV, 73-51. New Hampshire Holy Cross, 70-55. Northeast Harvard over Northeastern, 77-57. And the rest we did on Friday. Yahoo. Okay, by the way, I should do it. We're not at the end of the show yet, but we got some headlines to do and a little bit more. And Piper, I gotta tell you, you look good. Anyway, let's just get to going here. Michigan defeated Ohio State, so I'm sorry, Buckeye fans. It was sad, but it was good. And next Saturday night, 7 o'clock on Fox, it'll be the Big Ten championship game between Michigan and Iowa from Indianapolis. There you go. And let's see, are they ready? God, I hope they're ready, because if not, I've got a long time here. But before we do anything, we got to do one thing, and that is some football predictions. And for that, we go straight to the rabbi. And unfortunately, the rabbi took a little bit of a vacation. So apparently, our announcer, Harry, did the prediction. So, Harry, if you're there, give us the predictions for the rabbi.
Nobody makes fun of me. You're kidding. Why would anyone make fun of me? My keeper, Lydia. Choose your words carefully. Well, thank you. I will tell. Going in or coming out? We'll talk schools. You have to take me like this. it's so nice to meet all of you.
Yeah.
You said they were laughing with me.
Hey, I got my own problems.
You need it off for your show?
Just down.
Don't even think.
I mean, it was very nice. Just if I knew you were camped out there.
I was just trying to be thorough.
We were showing off.
No, if I were showing off, I'd have done it with no hands.
So I can expect this kind of effort every time we get there.
Well, I mean, I do exclusives. And it's important to have variety. Not always going to swing for a long time. Every once in a while, I'll lay down a fun. And how did you manage to turn this into a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing.
Thank you.
She's not to say if you were open to suggestions.
Oh, really? Now could it have been better? Well, it looks like I did. Next time I'll take a stare.
Like that.
You're magnificent. Astonishing. You ruined me, brother man.
Is that so hard? Okay. You don't say what when you don't say little. You know what I'm trying to do?
No, I'm not changed. Next minute.
That's all I do.
Just with me. Charlie's new girlfriend.
Sorry, I just read that. No, really. Everybody, but they kind of do.
I wouldn't be mean if I had boobs.
That's very admirable. Please don't do that.
It's impossible for Seattle to lose this to Washington.
I'm serious. Cut it out. Hey.
Hello, big boy.
You really need to get him into a sport.
I'll get you sports bra.
But
It's Seattle 11, Seattle 21, Washington 10.
I don't know, some Disney crap.
Rabbi, sweet. Where's your girlfriend? Hey, my girlfriend. 6 and 9 was his record.
Jimmy will benefit from
Overall,
probably from therapy.
62%.
What's that supposed to mean?
96 and 1.
Who's we?
Me and Dad.
No, that's not. I mean, she seems really. No, we don't like her. Right, she might be a bit outspoken, but I happen to find that very attractive.
She must be dynamite in the set.
Where do you get this stuff from?
Cinemax.
Well, not that my sex life is any of your business. It's not his business. It's nobody's business. So, what does she do for a living?
Sorry, Vinny Stone told biatch. down. Got more to go. So we hit the playoffs and the Super Bowl.
She sells real estate. No, like mom. No, not like mom. Lydia sells high-end homes in Beverly Hills, and mom sells high-end homes mostly on the beach. What are you getting so defensive about? I'm not getting defensive.
Lydia sells homes on the beach.
You showed us next week. Oh,
All right, that's it. Go to bed.
on behalf of the rabbi who is on a
What's it
little
mean before I got my boob?
Thanksgiving vacation. We'll be back next Wednesday night.
Any question that comes on my show is something that they need to come.
Survival therapy. A new VH1 original movie.
It's going to be a holiday special event.
Okay, thank you very much, Harry. Rabbi goes on vacation. Who knew? Wonder when rabbis go on vacation, do they leave their yarmulkes? Leave their yarmulkes behind. I don't know. But once Harry said, Rabbi's back Wednesday night for his Thursday night picks, and then Friday night for Saturday. Oh yeah, you realize we got 3 more weeks before we do Saturday games. That's going to be wild. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, there was a big fight in Oregon. Yeah, that's right, Oregon. Yeah, it was in the end zone. Saturday's rivalry for our friends in foreign lands. Saturday's rivalry game. Oh boy. Thank you very much, whoever you are. All right, let's knock that off. Let's remove and conquer. There we go. Hello, da 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 da. Okay. Sorry about that. We got somebody that somebody will. Ugh. Anyway, I hate that. Had to get rid of somebody there for reasonings. Saturday's rivalry week in college football promised a slate of games laced with bitterness, and yep, the Beaver State. Yes, Ward was very hard on the Beaver today. Was Oregon's game against Oregon State. It ended up being perhaps the most chippy of Saturday's rivalry games, complete with a major brawl as the Ducks put a stamp on their victory over the Beavers late in the game. Ducks beat the Beavers. Yep. Apparently, some guy named Ward was hard on the Beaver. See, I done that joke twice and nobody got it. Anyway, after a late touchdown by Oregon State, a fight between the Ducks and Beavers broke out that saw both benches cleared, punches thrown. Both teams were hit with unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, and Oregon State wide receiver Trayshawn Harrison was ejected from the game for jumping a player from behind. Doing what? I have no idea. The brawl between the two teams came as a Beaver comeback attempt in the second half ultimately was to no avail. After being down 24-3 earlier in the third, Oregon State was able to make a game out of it with a flurry of scores, but the Ducks were able to pad their lead and win the game 38-29. Oregon's victory allowed them to win the Pac-12 North, and they will now play in the Pac-12 championship game against the Utah Utes. What the hell's a Ute? All right, let's keep going here. We got some injury reports to give you right now, if we can. Do we have the injuries? Oh, please tell me we have injury report. Yes, we do. I have to do the injury report. So here we go. Well, there's too many of them to say. Can't we even group them? Oh boy. Let's see here. Do we have week 12 injuries? Come on, guys. Don't need the odds. I need the injuries. Because I don't need the odds. I need the injuries, please. Injuries for week 12. Just the injuries. I don't need the soliloquies. Yes, here we go. Injury report for the games. Here we go. Insane though they are. Tennessee Titans. Deep load of them. New England Patriots. Not enough. Atlanta Falcons, only about 3 people. Jaguars, only 1. That's right. Let's see. Pittsburgh Steelers, Cincinnati Bengals. They're okay. Tampa Bay Bucks and Indianapolis Colts. Nothing there to worry about. Philadelphia and the Giants. Nothing on the Eagles side. Giants, they got some. Usually I would speak them, but what the heck? We're nearing some fun here, so let there be fun. Jets, Texans. Let's see. Chargers at Broncos. Not enough to worry about. Minnesota Vikings, San Francisco 49ers. Any injuries to worry about? Not really. Los Angeles Rams, Green Bay Packers. Not too many to speak of. Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Ravens. Browns not much. Ravens got about maybe a few players out. Seattle Seahawks and Washington. Nothing there. There you go. Nothing to see on anywhere. Okay. Let's take this for a spin. And a spin there will be. Here we go with the spin. Spin. Did we just let's see, Penny? Okay, let's go for the little scorages here. Each time we do these. Premier League. Arsenal over Newcastle 2-0. Aston Villa over Crystal Palace 2-1. Liverpool over Southampton 4-0. Norwich City and Wolverhampton goose eggs. Brighton and Hove Albion and Leeds goose eggs. Let's see. Women's World Cup qualifying. Czech Republic and the Netherlands tied at 2. England over Austria 1-0. We go further back. And 3 back, 4 back, 5 back, Cup. Let's see. We got day. Okay, the Turkish Super League. Antalyaspor 3, Alanspor 0, Kayserispor 1, Kayserispor 0, and Grispor 4, Betkis nothing. Let's take it up a little bit of a notch to some. Yes, I am, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. I know I'm almost finitoed. Let's see. It was so snowy in Penn State and Michigan State game that they ABC couldn't use the yellow first down line. And Gus Johnson and Joe, who were doing the big game, the big house, Michigan and Ohio State, let the last few seconds go without commentary. There's your media report. Not really much happening in the sports media. There we go. We got one more segment before I give Piper her birthday song. Yes. So right now, here's a live spot for the birthday and all that good fun. Zerp. And let's see. There you are. Okay. Let's get this fast so we can do that and do this and do everything. Bundesliga action. Bochum over Freiburg 2-1. Köln over Mönchengladbach 4-1. Hoffenheim over Greuther Fürth 6-3. Augsburg over Hertha Berlin 1-1. Dortmund 3. Wolfsburg 1. Bayern Munich 1. Arminia Bielefeld 0. All right. World Cup qualifications for basketball. Ivory Coast beat the Central African Republic 92-64. Nigeria over Mali 72-70. Angola over Guinea 75-59. Uganda over Cape Verde 77-74. In the other side of America, Venezuela beat Panama 71-53. Uruguay beat Colombia 82-69. Oh, there's the bell. There you go, 69. 69, very workable number. Let's see. Brazil over Chile, 81-55. Argentina over Paraguay, 82-43. And giving you an update, Calgary Flames, Winnipeg Jets, 12 minutes remaining in regulation, and they're still tied at 2. In baseball, Japanese playoff, Nippon Pro Baseball, Yakult Swallows beat the York Buffaloes by a score of 2-1. McGoal for the Yakult Swallows, 4-4. They got the win. He's 4-4. Yoshida for the Oric Buffaloes got the loss. He's 1-3. And for those who love cricket, there's still a test series going. India leads New Zealand by 101 runs with 5 wickets remaining in the second innings. Meanwhile, Pakistan trails by 153 runs with 7 wickets over Bangladesh. Yeah, Bangladesh leads. Pakistan trails by 153 runs with 7 wickets remaining in the first inning. 330 to 177 over 3. So there you go. India, by the way, 345 to 296 over New Zealand. And one more thing before we leave. Here we go. We did it at the beginning, and now we do it at the end. And here we go. And we do have an end. Well, for right now, it's an end. We're going to be short for a few moments, but hey, that's okay. So here we go. Let me get out the kazoo. There. I hit the right note. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, dear Piper. Oh, you sexy little wolf mama. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, keep taking care of business. Have a good night, baby. Hello. Anyway, there you go. It's been a tradition of mine. The reason I do it that way is in the olden days, happy birthday. If you sang happy birthday, you would have to pay a egregious amount of money to the creators. But ever since, I think it was last year or the year before, I think it was maybe 2019, thereabouts, that happy birthday was declared in the public domain. So no one had to be afraid to sing happy birthday. Because, like I said, in the olden days, when you didn't have enough money to pay for the rights, you had to sing it somewhat like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We wish we had 25K to finish the song. Now you can sing it as long as you want. You can even sing it as a sea shanty. Arr, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, well, anyway, Piper, I hope your birthday was as wonderful, unique, crazy, and fun as you are. You are truly one of a kind, and thank heaven for that. Because if we all conformed to one thing, we would all be a boring human being. but there's something about you that the world loves, and we're glad because you are the best. And for me, myself, and the many voices that are in my head sometimes.
Yes. Yeah, you see, the many voices in my head, sometimes they come out to play. Yeah, so happy birthday. Here's Cletus. Happy birthday. Have a good one.
Yes, and from the British lawyer Sir Cedric J. Throckmorton, have a great felicitation of some semblance of fun. Although I don't know how much fun you can have. I mean, for me, after I do a little attorney's gig here on this program or on the podcast that Steve does, I'm often seen around the towns of Londinium wearing a mask and having a cat named Tails. I don't know why. I never use them. That's just a little fun. Anyway, that's just some of the things I do. My my voices. Yes, yes, he does voices. I don't know why he does them. No one enjoys them. I mean, come on, really. Yeah, like the announcer. Yes, and this is how my rabbi sounds. I have to do it like a little Jackie Mason. I love football, but the Pope really got me into this. I love it all. Yes. Yep. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Tomorrow we were going to do this program in the nude tomorrow, but no, thank you. I don't think I heard from TLC. They told me if I even tried to do this program in the nude, they would send their lawyers after me because, after all, they already got a show called Naked and Afraid. I gotta send somebody a picture of me as Santa Claus. It would be a definite wildness. Anyway, um, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and trust me, if you subscribe, ring my bell. Yeah, baby, ring my bell, and cockle my shell. Yes, sir. Anyway, if you subscribe, ring my bell, things will happen, and we'll be able to get advertisers to advertise on this show. Wouldn't imagine who would advertise on this, but hey, you never know. Things happen. I'm still learning this, and hopefully, I will have my Twitch stream up and around. I can do it on mobile, and this is my mobile. This is my mobile. It's a big tablet. I got its little brother, my traveling companion. There's a nice little tablet. Oh, look. Nice picture of me. Wow. Anyway, let's see. My cat should be out here. Uno. She usually makes an appearance before I sing another song. I feel like doing that. Give me a little bit of give me something here. Let's see. Can I do it? Yeah, I got time. I got time. Nobody's going anywhere. Let me see if I can do this here on the Big Whopper. Love Sinatra songs. Now watch the total go down. Yep, this boy's gonna sing. You may want to put your animals, your farm animals, maybe your dog and your cat somewhere. So let's see here. Let's see how we can wrap this show up. It'd be a surprise to see if we can correctly or directly. So let's see. Won't hear the music because I don't want to get copyright strike. But there we go. Come on. Come on. Yes, yes, there we go. Yes, sir. We're here, you're there, and everybody else is just swimming along rapidly. Okay, so we go this year you thing here, and we do a little doot doot doot. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Oh, wait a minute here. Yeah, let's just do this here. Ting 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 dong 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 dong. And let's go. There we go. There we go. You gotta love it. So here we go. Little bit. Won't play the lyric because we don't want to get copyright strict. My mom is over there, so here we go. Okay. Enjoy yourself. Now what the hell? There we go. Ooh, this is perfect. If this gets me in problems, so be it. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that too. When I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. Oh, I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, yeah, I'd jump right on a big blade and then I'd fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out and hey, I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I just pick myself up and wait, I get back in the race. You know what I mean? That's life. And hey, I can't deny it. You know, many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart, it won't buy it. But if there's nothing shaking, come this here July, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to roll myself up in a big ball. And I. All right, there we go. There we go. We did it. Thanks for joining us in the insanity-filled Saturday show. If you think this is what you're going to see when we change the name to Steve Sporty Balls, you may be right. I may be crazy. It may just be a lunatic that you're looking for. Yeah. But I thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for the invasion and for the person who kept chiming in with a little vulgar little mishmash. Um, say adios or aloha wiedersehen. Anyway, thank you all very much for coming in. I hope you enjoyed it. I know some people don't like sports, but at least we're entertaining. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to go back on Piper's stream now and bug the hell out of her. you over there, folks, enjoy your Sunday, or you're still Saturday if you're on the West Coast. And I will see you folks 4 o'clock for after the first half, where I recap the 1 o'clock NFL games, and then midnight Eastern for a lovely thing I like to call Sports Final, which is going to be more insane than tonight's edition. Why? Because I will probably be doing this with a gag in my mouth. I don't know. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do this tomorrow, but it's going to be fun. So I'll see you folks 4 o'clock Eastern for our 1 o'clock NFL reviews. You finally show up. I got to do this, folks. This is my co-host and supposedly the camera operator. Hello, I am Uno, the mouse assassin. Let me get on the perch. Ah, I am alive. Oh, I hear a noise. I am on God. You're doing my job, Steve. Stop doing that. Whoa. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. This has been a presentation of a severely deranged lunatic. No. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. See you all tomorrow. Got 2 podcasts at 11 p.m. to do, and then this show, which is even going to be much better. Thanks, everybody. I'm headed off to Piper's stream, so I can probably annoy her there as well. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.